Namaste, Kavita ji, can you hear me?
नमस्ते।
Kavita ji, can you hear me?
जी जी मैं आपको सुन सकती हूँ।
मैं मेक श्योर कर रही हूँ because last time थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया था। तो नमस्ते नमस्ते
नमस्ते
नमस्ते
नमस्ते बेटी बेटा। कैसे हैं बच्चे हमारे? मैंने अभी बहुत सारे आप सब खा रहे हैं हमारे बच्चे जल्दी जल्दी खाकर। वेरी गुड। और कैसे दिन बीते? पूरा सप्ताह कैसा बीता? हाउ वाज योर वीक बेटे? हाँ जी
जी कविता जी।
बच्चों से पूछ रही हूँ
हाँ जी
कि कैसा बीता? कौन बताएगा? सब ये बताए भी है। देखिए आ रहे हैं बच्चे अपनी अपनी क्लासेस करके ना हिंदी की चल रही थी। बेटा नमस्ते।
नमस्ते
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 आचार्य जी।
सव्य कुछ नहीं और नमस्ते। कैसा है रोहन?
बीच बीच में इधर उधर कोई होमवर्क कर लीजिए ध्यान से आचार्य जी को, ठीक है? आई डोंट वांट खा लो बट आई डोंट वांट यू टू डू अदर होमवर्क।
मैं लोग खा रहे
सबने खा लिया है, ये आपका ही बाकी है।
मैं बोल रहा हूँ खाना भी बहुत ही सीरियस है। मम्मी
आइए हम 3 बार मेरे साथ मिलकर बच्चे
Hindi letters and things that start with them.
सबके ऑडियोज अपने अपने म्यूट कर लीजिए। आइए 3 बार ओम फिर गायत्री का पाठ। भूर्भुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया, पालन कर रहा है तू, तुझसे ही पाते प्राण हम, दुखियों के कष्ट हरता है तू, तेरा महान तेज है, छाया हुआ सभी स्थान, सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा है विद्यमान, तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते तेरी दया, ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला, दाता हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So Acharyaji was discussing the Vedic principle of Arya Samaj number 4 last week, and all of you, many of you were there with your questions. So I hope this week again you are well prepared with your questions when Acharyaji will be discussing the principle number 5 today. Is it fine? So please note down your questions, and afterward you will get a chance to ask your question, to raise your question. Isn't it good? Yes. Thank you. So Acharyaji, please continue.
We are discussing the 10 principles of Arya Samaj. And let me show you the slide I have prepared for this discussion. Yeah, here it is. So I want to slightly review. I want to review what we have discussed in the last few weeks. You know, the principle 1 and principle 2 was about Ishwar. Just like for a child, mother and father are very important. So as we are growing, we are gaining an awareness that there is a supreme mother and father. So that is what is Ishwar. And just like every child spends some intimate moments with his or her mother and father, that is what we would also like to do with Ishwar, and that is called as Upasana. So as a human being, we are basically interested in knowledge, That is what we learn from school and Sanskriti school. And we do all kinds of actions. And the third thing is upasana. So you see these three letters that are highlighted in English in red color. So these are our three main functions: knowledge, action, and upasana. So that is what we have covered in the first 5 principles of Arya Samaj. Fifth one will be covered today. So let's see. First and second principle mentioned about Ishwar, with whom we would like to be with, and that is what we attempt when we do meditation. Then third principle was about knowledge, that same Ishwar has given us some knowledge to start with. That's how the human generations started ruling their life from the very first generation. And those words were called as Vedas. So the Vedas are the books of all true knowledge. So that is how Ishwar transmits, so to say, knowledge so that we get going. That is a formal knowledge in terms of a book of knowledge. But that is not the whole thing. He is within us also. So all of us can listen to Ishwar when there is an inner voice, is it not? So the inner voice is always there, and that is always guiding us on the path of the truth. And the fourth principle mentioned that suppose I don't have access to the Vedas, still I can get to know what the truth is, and that is what I should be practicing in my day-to-day life. So the knowledge has two principles, 3 and 4, emphasizing that truth should be the focus of our. So today's fifth principle is now about our actions. So we are being told all our acts ought to be performed in conformity with Dharma. What is Dharma? Is righteousness and duty. And then if I don't know Dharma, then we are being told, after due consideration of the truth and the untruth. So, so the word truth is coming twice. True knowledge, and also when I have to do the action, it should be based on the Dharma. And if I don't know what Dharma is, then it is very simple. I should know what are the truthful actions, is it not? So you will see that the word truth or true is coming both in the context of knowledge as well as in the context of action, is it not? And that is what we discussed slightly last week. If I am truthful, I will not steal anybody's money. If I am truthful, I will not hurt anybody, and so on and so forth. But today we are specifically on principle number 5, which is saying that all our actions should be in conformity or in accordance with Dharma. So Dharma is a new term today we are facing, and Dharma is what? What is really my duty? What is the right thing for me to do? And something which everybody will accept that yes, this is a good thing I did. So if I have a doubt, then I should consult my own mind and ask myself, what is truthful action at this point of time? And if I am following the path of the truth, that is the path of the Dharma. So when we used to meet in our Sanskriti school, we used to, ask our questions like, what is the, so let's see, I have another slide to show you. Yeah. So Dharma is very simple basically. It is righteousness, or what is my duty at this point.
Acharya ji, sorry to interrupt. आपका थोड़ा ऑडियो में थोड़ी सी डिस्टरबेंस आ रही है. आप एक बार मीटिंग छोड़ के दोबारा आप ज्वाइन करेंगे, शायद ठीक हो जाएगा।
Okay. So I am leaving the meeting.
हाँ जी।
Is it okay with this time? Let's find out. So I was showing you the slide there.
अभी भी थोड़ा सा है, I don't know what is the problem, but still better than last time.
Or should I put my speaker at lower volume so that it doesn't interfere with the... Okay, let's see. Does it make it better now? I have switched off my speaker.
It's better than last time, Acharya ji. So start करते हैं।
There's less interference.
हाँ जी।
Okay, let me show that slide again. Okay, so we were discussing the Dharma, and as I said, Dharma is very simple. What is right thing to do, which will be universally found acceptable, universally acclaimed, or is found good by all. So such things are very simple. These are based on truth, right conduct, love, peace, and so on and so forth. So we can see all this. If we are engaged in such nice things, everybody will appreciate it, isn't it? There is nothing wrong in it. And that's what Dharma is all about. Dharma is not necessarily, that I have to read big books to know what my Dharma is. It comes from within. It comes from my heart. Something tells me within as if I am doing something right. And if something I intend to do wrong, there is always an inner voice that is warning me, and then I should listen to it and I should follow that warning, is it not? So that is what Dharma is. It's very simple. Do the right thing at the right time, is it not? But still, if there is somebody has a doubt, then you consult others. Is it the right thing? Others will also say right is right. So then you get going. It's very simple basically. But still, in our discussion in the past, we have had this. Yeah, we have discussed this thing. Sometimes somebody says, is Satya is important or ahimsa? What is called truth and not to hurt. Ahimsa is also translated by many as non-violence, but I am translating here as not to hurt. So, we are on Dharma, and Arya Samaj fifth principle is saying what is Dharma is righteousness, and also it is saying to follow the path of the truth. Now somebody says, why not follow the path of ahimsa? Is it not? So why is Arya Samaj principle saying follow the path of truth? So truth and ahimsa, truth and not to hurt, are they, what is superior? Is one of them enough or not? So we are looking at from that point of view. So I have placed here two metaphors here, very simple. One is coming from Manu, nahi satyat paro dharma. What it means is there is no dharma beyond truth. So one who follows this, and Arya Samaj principle number 5 is also following this statement that if we follow truth, we are on the path of dharma. So this person who is advocate of Satya, he says, he puts an story. Suppose we have our soldiers who are positioned in our borders. Don't we give them an order? Our commander-in-chief gives him an order. If there is an enemy forces, you shoot him, kill him. Then this person who is advocating Satya, he asks you, would you not kill the enemy soldier? And if you kill an enemy soldier, is it hinsa? It looks like hinsa, is it not? Killing somebody. But then the person, is in a dilemma. So one who is on the side of ahimsa, he begins to wonder, how should I answer this? Then he puts a counter metaphor, and that counter metaphor is coming from the ahimsa side. For example, Patanjali is another author who says ahimsa should take precedence over satya. Now somebody is saying satya is more important. Somebody is saying ahimsa is more important. So look at this person who is advocate of ahimsa. He puts another metaphor to you that you see a cow running, then some moment later, one person comes with a big sword and he is unable to see the cow because the cow took a left turn at an intersection. And you were witness, you know where the cow went. So that person with a sword is asking you, where did the cow go? Now you are facing a dilemma. If you give him a truthful answer, then this person is going to catch hold of the cow, innocent cow, and kill it. And if you want to save the cow, then you have to tell a lie. You have to give an untrue statement. So you are in a dilemma, is it not? So here the person advocating ahimsa, he will say, look, you have given up truth to save the cow. That means ahimsa is more important. And here this person, the first person who is an advocate of satya, he says to you, look, you give a command to your soldier to shoot and kill the enemy. That means for you, the satya is more important. The sanctity of your border is more important than the life of another enemy soldier. So, these are conflicting scenarios where we are in a dilemma whether to follow the path of satya or follow the path of ahimsa. But actually, it is both are correct, and one has to follow either of them. You are always on the path of dharma. For example, here even the ahimsa person can say, look, if the enemy soldiers enter into our country, then they will cause a lot of pain and hurt to our population. Is it not? So we have to stop that. So ahimsa person will also accept it. Yes, enemy soldiers should be killed because they are advancing unprovoked. They have no business to enter into our borders. Here also, the Satya, who is advocate of Satya, he can say that, yes, it is very truthful for me to save the innocent cow's life. Why should she be killed? She has done no harm to anybody. So it is very much on the path of the truth that I will misdirect that human being with sword. So it is within the path of truthfulness that I will speak a lie. I will misdirect him to another direction. Is it not? Because he thinks that cow has a right to live. That also is a supreme truth, is it not? So truth and ahimsa go hand in hand. So Satya and Ahimsa are not two separate things. So to say, they are two sides of the same coin, is it not? So Arya Samaj principle number 5 seems to give importance to truth, but it is not at the cost of Ahimsa. Patanjali gives importance to Ahimsa, but not at the cost of truth. Both are saying the same thing. So in principle number 5, we are asked to follow the path of Dharma, and then there is a kind of clarification. Dharma is nothing but the path of truth, the Satya, and then we have seen in this discussion, in this particular slide, Satya and Ahimsa are all the same, are two sides of the same coin, is it not? So it's not that we are violating one when we follow the path of another. Both are the same. So let's discuss a few more things related to Dharma. Because when we use the term Dharma, there is a slight misconception about another term that is very often used in the community, that is called religion, is it not? So this slide has a title, Dharma and religion, are they the same or they are different things? Because if you go to India, you will hear the term Dharma is used synonym as religion in Hindi. But the catch here is Indian languages have no term for religion actually. Sometimes in Hindi, I personally use the term Majhab. Majhab is a Urdu word, but in Hindi we have picked up some Urdu words because in Hindi actually we don't have word for religion. So I use Majhab. But otherwise, other people have used terms like Pantha and Matmatanta and Sampradaya. These may be some new terms for you, but I want to tell you, there is no term for religion in our language, even in Sanskrit, which is such a rich language with billions of words. Because India did not have this concept where religion are multiple, because there are too many religions, it means there is some idea in religion A which is not universally accepted, and religion B and C don't accept that. So in Dharma, we don't have such a concept. Dharma is always universal acceptance. Satya, Ahimsa, all these are universally accepted terms, is it not? So in India, the classical India, 5,000 years ago and before then, for millions of years, we had only Dharma. There were no religions. You know it. All these religions are in the last 2,000 years, or at most 4,500 years. And similarly, this is very interesting. The Western languages have no term for Dharma. So you have to understand the concept of Dharma very well so that when you grow up, you can talk to your friends in college, universities in properly. Dharma is not religion, and that is what I am showing. This is my last slide today. Dharma is misunderstood as religion. Religions are multiple. Like in Christianity, they are very good ideas, love and compassion, everything is hope, everything is very good, but they have certain ideas, like Jesus Christ had a mother but no father, no human father. This is another religion, Islam, where they don't ask, they don't believe in idol worship, but they themselves give a lot of value to a particular black stone in Makkah, is it not? And there are some Hindus who feel they believe in law of karma, but then some of them feel if we take bath in Ganga, our sins are washed away. Is it not? Now these are the concepts which will never be accepted universally. Is it not? So they become narrow ideas just in a religion. But we want to follow what is universally accepted principles, and that is a Dharma. So Dharma is basically one, I will say, the humanism or the Mano Dharma or the whole human dharma. And we in Sanskrit school want to learn what are those our characteristics. That is what is our culture. That is our Vedic Sanskriti. And that is what we want to adopt in our day-to-day life. We don't want to adopt certain things that are acceptable only in a narrow branch of humanity. We want ideas that are universally acceptable, which we can convince others. But before that, you must be convinced about that, is it not? That's why we encourage a lot of ask questions so as to convince yourself, yes, this idea is universally acceptable. That's what is science today. Science is as universal acceptance. So we have discussed today the fifth principle of Arya Samaj, and I want to take you back to this slide because there are 10 principles of Arya Samaj. And you will see, first 5 principles are trying to tell me as an individual, what should I be like? I should be a good human being as a child of Ishwar and spending some intimate moments with him in Upasana and deep in meditation. I gain knowledge from the world. I am very open minded. I take up anything that is truthful, and my actions are also based on truth as well as satya as well as ahimsa. So these 5 principles ensure every human being is a very good human being, is it not? That is called an Arya person. An Arya person is a noble person who has adopted first 5 principles in his life. And then the 6th principle brings a transition, is it not? So this is now talking about Arya Samaj. Samaj is a community, is an assembly, multiple people. So now what does he mean? Maharishi Dayanand is saying, if you have accepted these first 5 principles, then you are a noble person and you mix up with many other noble people, like-minded people, and then you form a community, a society called Arya Samaj. So from 6th principle onward, this is now not an individual person. This is a group of people. Like Sanskrit school is a community of number of people, is it not? So first 5 principles are to ensure a good human being, and later on, how these good human beings come together. And then in Arya Samaj has a Sanskrit school. Arya Samaj Houston is running a Sanskrit school. So all this, what we do as an organization, that is aspect will be covered from next week onwards, is it not? So first 5 principles are for an individual. Later 5 principles are how these good individuals should come together, how should they interact among themselves with love and compassion, etc. And they should do good to others. So this is all we will be discussing from next week onwards. Thank you very much for your attention. We are having very good time to discuss these very important principles which can make a enormous guidance to our individual's life. When you will grow, I will tell you, even these 5 lines can inspire you tremendously, empower you a lot. You will become very powerful because if you are guided by satya and ahimsa, and if you are guided by as if you are in the lap of that Ishwar, just like you are not away from your parents, you think you have a lot of power, is it not? My mother, my father is nearby. He will hold me if there is something wrong. So if you have the same feeling with Ishwar and this Satya and Ahimsa kind of a thing in your mind, you will be going a long way. Now this is the right time for us to discuss any question.
Acharyaji, एक question है. This came up in our class today. So this is going back to Satya and Ahimsa. So we have a lot of siblings in our, in our Sanskriti school. So Is it okay to save a younger sibling, older sibling, take the blame if they have done something wrong to save them from punishment or violence?
It's a very good question, and this is very quite a dilemma. Suppose you have a young child who has done younger brother, or younger sister, who has done something wrong. And there is an agency, probably there is a teacher, or there is a neighbor, or there is another uncle from some community. If that uncle comes to know that my younger brother, younger sister has done this something wrong, that uncle may punish him, is it not? That is the fear you have in mind. And now you are thinking, instead of he taking the blame, is it okay that I take the blame and I take the punishment? This is very good way to think to save your younger brother. This is what love and compassion is. So the person who is asking this question has a very good feeling to save his younger brother or younger sister. This is, in general, a very good idea. But I would still like to add to it that let the truth come out. Maybe that uncle also has this sense that this is such a little child, why to punish? Maybe he will just reprimand him. Maybe he will just explain to him, try to uh, teach him, look, this is you did something wrong, but next time you should be careful. It is just a kind of warning. And you should have faith in elders also. They don't unnecessarily punish some very little child, is it not? Only punishment is given not for sake of, I don't become a powerful person if I punish a small child. Punishment has a purpose. Purpose is to correct a person. If the child is so small, in our young schools, elementary schools, I went once into a school, and the teacher was handling very little children, 4-year-old children. Then this subject came up. Then she said, what punishment we give? Her punishment is very interesting. She says, on one corner of our whiteboard, I write the name of the child who did something wrong. And even that is sometimes brings tears to that child's eyes. The child doesn't like to see his name in that corner. So even that is a very powerful punishment for a little child. So the teachers and parents and even neighbors, everybody knows what should be the level of punishment for a small child. And if somebody is responsible, sensible, nobody exceeds that. So the idea of the elder brother or elder sister is good to save the younger sibling, but in order to do that, should the elder one tell a lie? Probably not. Or if there is a circumstance like that, where sometimes it may be okay. Okay, you can tell a lie if there is a definiteness that there will be a very severe punishment. But I would say that is very, very less likely to happen. That was a very good question, and I think I have answered that.
Acharyaji, there is one question from Isha. Isha,
Yeah. Welcome.
Dharma the cause and karma the effect.
Acharyaji, the question is Dharma the cause and karma the effect?
Please say that again.
Is Dharma the cause of anything and karma the effect?
Oh, I see. I see. Cause and effects are cyclic. If I perform a karma now, something like, say, throwing a baseball, then somebody hits it, that is an effect. Now the person who has hit the ball, that karma is a cause. Now the ball will end up somewhere else. That will be the effect. Now some another person will start running to pick up that ball. So this is a sequence, and all our karmas part of a huge cycle, is it not? So like what you did in the morning, that may be a cause for what you are doing in the afternoon or what your parents are likely to do later. So anything that we do is it kinds of triggers something next, and that next thing triggers the next thing, etc., etc. But if it is in the positive line, it is very nice, is it not? Let's do that. We initiate a good karma. If it is on the negative side, maybe somebody else initiated it, but on my part, I can try to stop it then and there, is it not? So that it doesn't go out of control. So it is very nice to become a part of a good positive cycle, but it is not so good to be part of a negative cycle, is it not? So our karma, we should be responsible enough. This is a very good question in the sense, you know it, that your karma can instigate or can incite somebody else also, is it not? So you want to act responsibly. Look, if I do this, what will the younger child think? Is it a good inspiration for younger child? So, you want to be very careful. So that sense of responsibility is really commendable. I like this question. Thank you.
Acharyaji, there is question from Siddharth. Siddharth,
Namaste, Acharyaji.
Namaste.
Purpose of human life.
Acharyaji, question is, what is the purpose of human life?
What is the purpose of it? Such a good question, is it not? I like to see life in 5 slabs. Can you make a nice five slabs so that it becomes a pyramid? Just imagine like this. At the very bottom is material things, all the things human beings have made. Is it not? Human beings make things that never evolve to get better. Is it not? A laptop will remain laptop. And with time, it will even stop functioning. A desk will also degrade, a wall, a house, all that human stuff after that. But so this is at the level. There are certain things that natural things that go, and they like plants and trees. It grows, and even when it into a cycle, absorbing with sunlight, they make it grow and substances that are for our consumption, and they emit oxygen. So there is a cyclic thing. They are interacting with the atmosphere. My desk is not much interacting with the atmosphere. It is just sitting idle. So the next layer in the pyramid, second stage is that can interact with the atmosphere, absorb carbon dioxide, and give away oxygen. The third is now animals. Animals have joy and pain also. They have a feeling, is it not? Death doesn't have a feeling. Plants and trees have that feeling. So thereby, things such as second layer is we don't make it. They are natural stuff. They have something to exchange with atmosphere. The third thing, like animals, birds, fishes, insects, all, they have a body like desk has. They interact with atmosphere like plants and trees because they have a breathing. But over and above plants and trees, they have feeling of joy and pain. Sukh and Dukh. Is that okay? Now comes the fourth layer. That is human beings. So human beings are, so they have the first, we have the material body. Second is included, we also be there. Third, we have thing, and now the good and bad, right and wrong, and all that. So we have an intellect, is it not? So we are the fourth. Now the question was, what is the objective of human life? Now there is a pyramid has a fifth layer. Fifth layer, every human being, no animal can ever reach fifth layer. They are we are at the fourth level, and our life is we can go to fifth level. So there is a Sanskrit terms. I was avoiding it, but I will now mention it. The first level Annamaya course, it is just material body, like desk has a material stuff. The second is called Pranamaya course, the respiratory system. Plants and trees are also there. Animals have Manomaya course, man mein sukh dukh hai. The fourth was human being, Vijnanmaya course, that intellectual power, is it not? Which animals don't have. They don't have schools. We don't make schools for them, is it not? So schools are, education is exclusively for human beings. Now comes, what is the fifth layer? Fifth layer is where infinite knowledge, infinite is there. We can give him. Don't underestimate the power of and go to more and more efficient in our meditation. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, yes. Now, in that class, I teach Friday morning, I take 20 minutes or maybe 15 minutes. So in meditation, when you are disconnect from mind, that powerful mind is good, but once in a while, and when you disconnect from that mind, you are the whole. That's the human ability to use the fifth layer is only knowledge, only love, no heart, anybody. You become a ambassador of Ishwar. You become a child of Ishwar. What is called Arya Ishwar. You become you are his. Only human being can do it. Animals can do that. Animals cannot go to the fifth layer. I can think much that is even are sometimes such a good questions. Very good.
आचार्य जी अभी तो टाइम हो गया है but there was a lot of बीच में voice was breaking up, so we were not able to catch the answer to the last question. So yeah, maybe next time we can start off with this question again. So
Okay.
अभी तो टाइम हो गया है, so I think we'll move on to the next. But उससे पहले Somil, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Yes. Somil, एक मिनट आपको.
आप इसको यहीं
हाँ जी, Somil, आप कुछ जो आप प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं वो उसके बारे में बताएंगे?
Yes. So, hello everybody, namaste. I'm going to be hold on. Okay, so I'm going to be making a project with all of you in a picture with your poster. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to click a picture of yourself with a poster of a positive message. So it could be to DAVSS, it could be to your friends or anyone. It just needs to be a thank you note, and it has to be positive. And click a picture of yourself with you smiling and your poster to my email address. Can you see it? It's somil.goyal@yahoo.com.sg. And yeah, make sure you add the .sg at the end, and it has to please give it by May 1st. So here's my brother. He's almost finished with his, but he still has to add his message. Okay, just pause it. Did everyone see that? Does everyone understand?
Yes. So Saumil, एक बार quickly repeat कर दो सबके लिए.
Ankit, did everyone see the?
Yes, we were able to see Saumil, but एक बार आप फटाफट repeat कर दीजिए.
Okay, yeah, so please click a picture of yourself and a poster. On the poster that you make, it should have a positive message, either to DAV or to someone else, but it should be about like thank you. So I gave an example. It was like, thank you, DAVSS, for continuing our Sunday school, something like that. Okay, and so we just want to be positive in this time of coronavirus. Yeah, in this quarantine time. And so click a picture of yourself with your poster, send it on my email address. If you want, I'll show it again so that you can click a picture. And once you send it to my email address, I'll put it all in a video, and that will be the project. By May 1st. Yeah, by May 1st. Yeah, time.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Saumil. So इस Saumil एक आप email school के email address पे भी भेज दीजिए. Acharya ji will forward it to everyone.
Okay, Ankit, we'll do that. And even they can contact me also, the parents. I'm Dolly Goyle, Saumil's mom. So they can contact me also if in case they're finding in difficulty with Saumil's email or number. So I am available there too. We will share details to Kavita ji, and so that she can send to the school parents also.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ankit ji.
हाँ जी बच्चों, अभी आरती विनीता आंटी के साथ हम लोग एक भजन की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे और उसके बाद आरती करेंगे. विनीता जी, आर यू देयर ऑनलाइन?
धन्यवाद कविता जी.
अंकित जी प्लीज अनम्यूट.
हाँ जी.
धन्यवाद कविता जी. नमस्ते आचार्य जी. अंकित बेटा, आर यू एबल टू हियर मी?
हाँ जी, ये माइक के थ्रू बहुत फेंट वॉइस आ रही है, बट
फेंट आ रही है कि लाउड आ रही है?
नहीं, लाउड नहीं आ रही, फेंट है.
वो ये फेंट कर रही है. ऐसे अगर मैं बोलती हूँ,
अभी आ रही है आवाज बेटा?
हाँ जी, मच बेटर.
हमने सोचा माइक से ज्यादा अच्छी आएगी. तो चलो बच्चों, आज जैसे लास्ट टाइम हमने बात करी थी, सब बच्चों को नमस्ते. Last time we had talked that probably today is the last day for this song practice, and I had told everybody to memorize it by heart. Would you please raise your hand and tell me how many of you memorized the song by heart? Can you please raise your hand? Okay, that's nice. Okay, आज एक बारी हम मिलके गाएंगे, फिर एक बच्ची गाएगी पूरा भजन बेटा, and then Ankit Bhaiya is going to pick one at a time for practice, and today we will conclude this song so that we can move on with the new song, so it becomes more interesting. Okay बेटा?
वनीता आंटी, एक रिक्वेस्ट आई थी देवव्रती जी से, केजी टीचर, कि उनके हिंदी दिवस सेलिब्रेशन पे उनकी क्लास ने गाना गाया था, तो क्या उनके स्टूडेंट्स गा सकते हैं ये?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। इस गीत को वो तो कविता जी बता देंगे। इस गीत को सिखाने का पर्पज ये है कि सब बच्चे ये प्रार्थना जाने, और जिस भी वो आचार्य जी डिसाइड करेंगे हिंदी दिवस के हिसाब से कौन क्या गाएगा। लेकिन ये प्रार्थना ऐसी है बच्चों, मेरे हिसाब से आप कभी भी कहीं भी गा सकते हो। और अंकित जी, जो फॉर्मेट बनेगा हिंदी दिवस का वो आचार्य कविता जी बताएं।
नहीं नहीं, अभी बोल रहे थे कि अभी वो गा सकते हैं क्या, वो
है
केजी?
यस यस यस।
हाँ जी,
एक बार हम गा लेते हैं मिलके,
हाँ
थोड़ा
जी,
उसके बाद हम अलग अलग।
ठीक है।
आप कविता जी को जरा अनम्यूट कर दें, वो फॉलो करते हैं।
तुम ही हो माता पिता, तुम ही हो, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो। हो माता पिता, तुम ही हो, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो। हो साथी तुम ही सहारे, कोई न अपना सिवा तुम्हारे। तुम ही हो नैया, तुम ही खेवैया, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो।
सभी बच्चे, आई होप ऑल द चिल्ड्रन आर सिंगिंग सिटिंग इन देयर ओन होम्स। ओके बेटा, जो खेल रहे वो फूल हम हैं, तुम्हारे चरणों की फूल हम हैं।
जो खिल रहे हैं वे फूल हम हैं, तुम्हारे चरणों की धूल हम हैं। दया की दृष्टि सदा ही रखना, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो। तुम ही हो माता पिता, तुम ही हो, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो।
अब हम बच्चों को पिक करेंगे एंड क्या नाम है अंकित जी, आप उस ग्रुप से पहले जरा ईशा है एक,
हाँ जी,
तृप्ति जी के नाम से हैं ईशा अग्रवाल,
हाँ जी, कर दिया।
उनका जरा सुनते हैं पहले। नमस्ते ईशा बेटा।
हो माता
तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो साथी तुम ही सहारे कोई ना अपना सिवा तुम्हारे तुम ही हो नैया तुम ही खेवैया तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो जो खिल रहे हैं वो फूल हम हैं तुम्हारे चरणों की धूल हम हैं दया की दृष्टि सदा ही रखना तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो।
बहुत अच्छा बहुत अच्छा। सब बच्चे ताली बजाएंगे ईशा दीदी के लिए। ईशा दीदी हमारे वॉलंटियर हैं और ये DAVSS में आती हैं। हाँ जी अंकित जी।
हाँ जी, अभी मैं देवव्रती जी को अनम्यूट करूंगा, फिर वो मुझे बताएंगी किस किस का।
अच्छा। Only hiccups with this technology is देवव्रती जी। हाँ जी। जब बहुत सारे बच्चे साथ गाते हैं ना तो इसमें एक से दूसरे में फ्रैक्शनल डिफरेंस है आवाज में। That's so true. पूरे स्कूल को एक साथ नहीं गवा सकती क्योंकि किसी की आवाज यहाँ आएगी थोड़ी सी किसी के ऊपर आएगी। आप ट्राई करिए। अगर क्या है ना 6-7 बच्चे होंगे। आई एम लुकिंग एट इट। तो मैं नाम बताती हूँ।
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी।
प्लीज जय तवकर, ईशाना, माया,
एक मिनट, ये तवकर, ईशाना तो ऑनलाइन नहीं
प्रणीता गौतम।
हाँ जी ठीक है।
फिर माया एंड लास्या में माया होगी।
माया
लास्या
नहीं, वो भी नहीं है अभी।
ओके नो प्रॉब्लम। काव्या, अगर काव्या होगी तो काव्या लिखी रहेगी।
काव्या भी नहीं है।
ओके नो प्रॉब्लम।
निशिका भी नहीं दिख रही।
ध्रुव
गौतम नहीं।
ओके नो प्रॉब्लम।
ध्रुव ठक्कर नहीं।
ध्रुव
हाँ जी
कोई बात नहीं। वैष्णवी होगी लेकिन प्रीति लिखा रहेगा मोस्ट प्रॉब्लम।
हाँ जी प्रीति हाँ जी।
फिर वानिया एंड आरना में वानिया होगी।
नहीं, वो भी नहीं है।
नो प्रॉब्लम। श्रेया शौर्या टुगेदर।
श्रेया हाँ जी।
हाँ जी। और अर्जुन और मायरा में अर्जुन।
You are going to sing the song together. You get a chance now. Okay?
मायरा एंड अर्जुन हाँ जी ठीक है, हो गया।
I hope I'm not missing anybody.
हाँ जी, अब आप सिग्नल दीजिए एंड देन दे कैन स्टार्ट।
Yes. बच्चे 1, 2, 3. Let's sing together. Start.
तुम्ही हो माता पिता
तुम्ही हो साथी तुम्ही सहारे
कोई ना अपना सिवा तुम्हारे
तुम्ही हो नैया जो खिल रहे हो माता पिता
तुम्ही
हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ankit ji, for giving them a chance.
तालियां बजानी है बच्चे। Proud of everyone. और कोई बच्चा है या गाना चाहेगा? कोई बच्चा गाना चाहेगा अंकित जी?
हाँ जी, किसको चांस दे? जेडन डियाज, जेडन को चांस देते हैं।
ये कंप्यूटर तक
Jaden, are you there? नहीं, जेडन से। अच्छा, कविता नायक। हाँ जी, ओके।
तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो साथी तुम्ही सारे कोई न अपने सिवा तुम्हारे तुम्ही हो साथी तुम्ही सारे कोई न अपने सिवा तुम्हारे तुम्ही हो नया तुम्ही कवैया तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही योगी सखी नाऊ हम तुम्हारे चरण की दो हमें सके नाऊ हमें तुम्हारे चरणों की है दया की दृष्टि सदा ही रखना तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो.
बहुत अच्छे बच्चा. Very nice. We all have to try like this. Very nice, beta. You memorized the whole song. Were you looking at the lyrics or you knew the lyrics?
We use the lyrics.
You were reading the lyrics? Very good. See, that is the thing. You told the truth. Very nice. ऐसे सभी बच्चे बेटा इस सॉन्ग को आप ओरिजिनल सॉन्ग को भी सुनते रहें और गाते रहें तो नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल स्टार्ट अ न्यू सॉन्ग. अंकित जी आप किसी और बच्चे को पिक करना चाहेंगे? बहुत अच्छा बेटा, प्राउड ऑफ यू. अंकित जी कोई और बच्चा गाना चाहेगा?
हाँ जी, ध्रुव और सौमिल को अनम्यूट करते हैं.
Okay, sing.
तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो साथी तुम्ही सहारे कोई न अपना सेवा तुम्हारे तुम्ही हो नैया तुम्ही की वैया तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो जो खिल सहे हैं वो फूल हम हैं तुम्हारे चरणों की धूल हम हैं दया हो, तुम ही हो माता पिता, तुम ही हो, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो।
ब्यूटीफुल बेटा, बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर। सब बच्चे ताली बजाएंगे, जरा अनम्यूट कर दीजिए।
That was really good.
Anybody else who would like to?
टीचर जी आरती करवाएं आपको।
ये तबला सुनाई दे रहा है बेटा?
Yes. जगदीश
स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, जगों के संकट दास जगों के संकट हरवे, दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो ध्यावे फल पावे, जो मिले से मन का, स्वामी जो मिले से मन का, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, कष्ट मिटे तन का, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण पड़ूं मैं किसकी, स्वामी शरण पड़ूं मैं किसकी, तुम बिना और न दूजा, प्रभु बिन और न दूजा, आस करूं मैं जिसकी, ओम जगदीश हरे। तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी, अनम्यूट कर दीजिए कविता जी को।
हाँ जी हो गया।
ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरौषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शांति शांति। जो बोले भाई
महर्षि
श्री
रामचंद्र की जय। योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। महर्षि सरस्वती की जय। ओम का झंडा ऊंचा रहे। आर्य समाज ज्योति वैदिक अभिवादन सबको नमस्ते।
आज एक नई चीज सीखी है। अब जब स्कूल खुलेगा ना, हम लोग हर बार बच्चों को चांस दिया करेंगे जय घोष करवाने का। हमारे बच्चे अब से जय घोष करवाया करेंगे और हम क्लास वाइज सब बच्चों को सेलेक्ट करेंगे। 2-2 बच्चे आएंगे और जय घोष करवाएंगे मेरे साथ। जब हम शांति पाठ कर रहे हैं ना, तो इसी तरह से शांति पाठ भी करवाया करेंगे। हम हर बच्चे को शांति पाठ के मंत्र है उसका सही उच्चारण करना सिखाएंगे। हर बार 2-2 बच्चे आगे लीड लेंगे, शांति पाठ चलाएंगे और फिर ठीक है। मेरा बेटा बहुत अपना ध्यान रखिए, अपने मम्मी पापा की बात मानिए, घर में रहिए, अपना मन अच्छा रखिए। सब बच्चे अपना मन अच्छा रखिए क्योंकि हम सब बहुत मिस करते हैं, है ना। और हम चाहते हैं कि जब आपसे मिले तो आप खिलखिलाते हुए हंसते हुए पहले की तरह वापस आए। इसलिए आपका अपना मन अच्छा रखेंगे तो मम्मी पापा का और घर में बाकी सबका अच्छा आइए।
नमस्ते आचार्य जी। नमस्ते
नमस्ते
नमस्ते। अगले संडे को मिलते हैं।
हाँ जी, अगले रविवार को मिलेंगे। नमस्ते 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 बेटा, सभी नमस्ते। शौर्य और श्रेया जय बेटा, नमस्ते। सविता जी नमस्ते। कशिश नमस्ते बेटा। वरुण नमस्ते बेटा, नमस्ते। मानसी जी नमस्ते। विका नमस्ते बेटा। हाँ जी, तृप्ति जी, वहाँ ईशा होगी नमस्ते। आरना और वान्या नमस्ते बेटा, नमस्ते। खाना खाइए। शौर्य श्रेया, हाँ बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं दोनों ने, पिंक और रेड का कॉम्बिनेशन।
धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद बेटा। लव यू अर्जुन। मायरा नमस्ते, धन्यवाद। वरुण बेटा नमस्ते। बेटा आप साइन आउट कर सकती हैं। आपके खुले हुए बाल बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं। वरुण, मम्मी कहाँ है बेटा? उन्हें बोलिए आपको साइन आउट करवाएंगी। हाँ, और उन्हें भी हमारी नमस्ते कहिए।
She's
हाँ बेटा,
cutting the grass. Bye.
बाय बेटा।